You've had a chance to know Connor and Leon, for that matter, for quite a while, dating back to your time, obviously, as an assistant coach. How have you seen their games evolve over the last little while, and especially over the last 5-6 weeks that you've been able to coach them?
Yeah, over time, when I first got to know them, they were just very, very young men in a man's league. So the first thing I would say is they physically have matured into, just sizable human beings in a man's league here, and so just their body composition has changed, and so that would be the first way that I've seen them evolve over the last 7 years or so. I also think mentally they're at a different stage than where they were at when they first got into the National Hockey League. As players, I've seen maturity in their games as well. I don't think they get enough credit for how they handle the defensive side of things. I see a lot of growth in Connor's defensive zone coverage, his willingness to just come in and assess the situation in D-zone and be in the proper position. When it comes to Leon, I feel quite comfortable putting him on in the ice in penalty kill situations. We've done that with Connor recently as well, but 5-on-3 situations against, feel really good about Leon on the ice. So I've seen a lot of it. I've seen their game evolve over that time, and one of the last areas, I think they're both a lot better in the face-off circle than they were when I first got to know them. I think that's a factor of learning the league and a factor of them growing into their bodies as well.
Given, they're both approaching some personal accolades in terms of 100 points, Leon 50 goals, especially Connor, given that he's 25 years old and already has some of these special seasons under his belt, have you been able to kind of grasp or appreciate where he maybe fits in the grand scheme of this great game?
Well, I think what they've accomplished at this age is phenomenal for both of them. I think you mentioned that they're very close to 100 points, and they're driven to be the best that they can be. They want to be the best players in the world, but most importantly, they're driven to win, and they want to see our team get to 100 points. And that's what a lot of people don't know about them, is how they are team first, and how much they are consumed by pushing the Edmonton Oilers forward.
Elsewhere in the room, like, I know that they don't, like to dwell on it or talk about it too much, the points, the Art Ross or the Rocket Richard for Leon. Just the guys in the room and maybe the organization, is that a point of emphasis? Are they sort of cheering that both of those guys get those?
Well, yeah, everybody's cheering, their teammates forward. I think everyone was cheering Ryan McLeod when he got 2 goals last game. We have, I think, the components of a really good team, and then in that we have great teammates, and they want to see their brother achieve things personally. But what I think is most important, and where the emphasis on, and if you ask those two individuals themselves, I think they're driven by the team having success, and I think that's where everyone's focus is here, especially down the stretch run.
So it looks like it's Edmonton and the Kings fighting for second place in the Pacific. The way you guys are sort of asserting your home lately, does that become a bigger focus, a more important goal to finish second?
Yeah, I think we want to make this arena a tough place to walk into. We're trying to finish as high in the standings as we can. We approach every game on a game-by-game basis. Tonight's game's worth 2 points. We're prepared for it. We're focused. And I think when you put your focus on your process, especially your daily process, results take care of themselves.
Jay, for those of us who haven't seen you a lot from LA,
yeah.
Could you talk about, since you became the coach, the areas of your game that you're really pleased with, that maybe, without giving away your secrets, but are there a couple of things that you really like that you see night after night?
Well, the thing that I really like is our players and the potential of our team, based on the fact that we have good hockey players on our team. I think what you're asking me is, where have we put some emphasis in our team game. I think right from day one, we talked about our work back to our own end, our organization coming into our own end, our pride in defending. We've had some really good moments over the last 6 weeks, and we've had a couple moments that we'd like to have another run at. And we're treating those moments as growth opportunities here as we move forward down the stretch.